Ruins in the area of Hisarlukka have attracted the attention of many foreign travelers, as well as the local population. The first organized excavations were performed by local teacher and public figure Anania Yavashov. In 1887, in the western part of the fortress, he revealed the foundations of a large public building, at the base of which he found a secondary inscription stone, which incorrectly defined the building as a temple of Apollo. In the same year, Anania Yavashov discovered findings which were arranged in a museum collection at the male high school in the city, and with it, the beginning of the museum in Razgrad. In 1893, in the eastern part of the fortress, Yavashov revealed partial foundations of a Christian complex which was incorrectly dated to be from an ancient age. The first ocular plan of the fortress was published by Karol Skorpil. At the initiative of Anania Yavashov in 1922, the Razgrad Archaeological Society was founded, of which he was chairman until the end of his life. During the period from 1953 to 1976, Professor Theofil Ivanov and Stoyan Stoyanov held first rescue and then regular archaeological excavations on the territory of the late period of ancient Abitus. The head of the expedition, Theofil Ivanov, and scientific collaborator Sonia Georgieva explore this new monument to the late Roman fortification system in Bulgarian lands. The surveys have uncovered that this is a complete defensive system, with part of the buildings constructed and adjacent to the interface of the north wall, a large public building near the western gate of the fortress, and a large public meeting building with a peristyle yard, built on the remains of 5 earlier housing buildings. West of the public building were the baths, and in part of the castle is the old Christian basilica from the 6th century CE, which was incorrectly determined by Anania Yavashov as a pagan temple. Opened in 1954 and 1980, an altar with military columns and inscriptions in Latin containing the name of Abitus allowed the investigators to locate the final whereabouts of this long-sought ancient city. In the 60s and 70s of the 20th century, studies of the mounds of the northern necropolis, a significant part of the southern necropolis, and the southwestern necropolis of Abitus were made. In 1990, archaeological excavations were renewed by researcher Petko Georgiev and Galena Radoslava Chobanova. Between 1990 and 1999, a number of areas were studied, including a building with 2 rooms and a workshop dedicated to the creation of bone materials, dated from the second half of the 4th century CE to the middle of the 5th, 2 mounds of the northern and eastern necropoli, and a part of an early medieval fortress, located on the northeastern part of the late period Abitus, dated 10th to 11th century CE. After a break, archaeological studies were renewed again by Galena Radoslavova, the head of excavations, and George Sanev, vice head of excavations. A representative early medieval monastery complex was researched. Episcopal, built on the foundations of two late ancient basilicas, a part of Residence Building 8, areas along the north wall to the east gate, and premises along the south wall. Researched a part of the southern necropolis of Abitus and sepulchral complexes 4 to 5 in the eastern necropolis. Research continues.